enjoying, please like and subscribe. Thank you.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? How are you? Soy Juan Alabama. Okay, I got you. Okay, thank you.
No cantas.
Una lesión. Pero, ¿cómo estar bien? Comienzo mañana. Para
¿Cuál es la garganta?
como cante dos noches, pero demasiado, una noche y la otra, tú ahora tienes muy proceso.
Una pinche prueba de tequila.
Tequila.
Una tequila 3 de baja.
¿Y cura todo?
¿Ya?
Oh,
¡Oh! ¿Qué cuesta? Yo no sé antes, pero Little bit better limón, manzanilla, hay manzanilla, sweetie, manzanilla, you know manzanilla,
sí.
sweetie,
Déjalo más.
manzanilla tea, hot, put a bottle, regular, you should fix it. Yeah, it's good. Manzanilla, manzanilla tea. Yeah, manzanilla good. Okay, one more time. You put a one lemon in the grill, put a salt on it. Okay, put it right here. Put it right here. Put it in the bottle that you have. You know, you no more pills. Yeah, good.
Okay, gracias por el consejo.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Doing great. Thanks for being here. If you're enjoying, please subscribe, please like. Thank you guys for hanging out here. Look at you get it. Thanks, guys. I would take requests, but I have to play to the audience here. But if you take maybe certain, I have to play more stuff that's suitable for a Mexican restaurant. Oh, John Mayer Gravity, great one. Have fun. I'm gonna crash free fall. Thank you, Alicia, so much. All right, here's John Mayer Gravity. If you guys are enjoying, please like and subscribe. It helps me. I'm trying to get to 400 subs. Lo siento que no puedo cantar. Esta próxima semana voy a intentar a cantar por la primera vez. Y ojalá que todo vaya bien.
A ver si algún día te escucho.
Sí. Let's see. Play Neon. Play Neon. Alright, I'll do a little bit of Neon. If there's anybody new, I hope you're enjoying. Please like and please subscribe.
That
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a adventures. Miles on everything you buy. And you can explore adventures. Luxury hotels when you have Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. Come take a look. Okay, guys, we have one more.
I like Jack White. I could do Seven Nation Army after.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was good.
That's good.
How about you? Good with the family?
It was quiet. It was really just my household. My mom went out of town to see her sister, and my mother-in-law went out of town to see her sister. So like, we didn't really have anywhere to go. We just had on town.
That's cool.
It was good though. It was good to just have a peaceful day.
Definitely. Definitely.
Just hanging out. Honestly, me and my husband, we were just like cleaning all day. Like, in a good way though, like cleaning that people forget about. Keep things, air filters, pressure wash, patio.
Oh, that's good. That's good stuff.
Like, you can just kind of in a mode and then before you do it, we're like, see how long it lasts.
That's like really getting ahead type.
Yeah, I'm just like, got all the laundry done. We're just hanging out. My son, he wanted, last minute, he jumped in the car with my mother-in-law. He's like, I'm going to go out of town with her. And we were like,
Where did you go? Oh,
well,
wow.
yes, her sister lives in Birmingham. And she was like, I don't care, you can come with me. And I was just like, whatever, I don't care. Like, whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna.
If that's what you want to do, and he has cousins up there that are younger, his age.
So that makes
I'm
sense.
like, go have fun.
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
You're with family. As long as you're with family, I guess you're good. So,
Yeah, that's true.
so we had a ball. They just got back this evening.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
He's like, I'm going back there next Thanksgiving. I'm like, okay.
Got a whole plan to set that.
Yeah, so I'm like, it was peaceful.
Right. That's good. So you want to ask you something?
Yeah.
That guy's your friend, right?
He's a regular. He comes in like a few times a week.
Did you see what he's saying?
Yeah, he seemed upset about the whole music thing, but I kind of just walked away. I was just like, all of that's fine. I mean, you can feel how you feel about it, but I just don't think all of that's necessary. It
Yeah.
is what it is.
He looked like he wanted to fight him. I'm actually, like, he said to me, he was saying, like, kind of threatening words. Like, and I was like, I had to stop the conversation because I'm done talking.
Yeah.
He was like, he was just like,
Well, and I did. I was like, you gotta chill. I'm like, if you have a complaint, you have a complaint. Like, you should take your complaint up with one. But I'm like, he's here for a reason. Like,
he was complaining I was taking a class. He was like, he kind of like really broke, like making fun of me, like, saying like, really, that was why you took the class. And I was like, dude, that's my job.
Right. And that's why I was just kind of like, alright. I'm like, I was like, this makes me want it. Like, he never comes up here on Friday night. Either. I think it's because it's the holiday. It's just like, other people's doing it. It is what it is. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't have control of this.
Still, like, he was just being obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna do? Like, are you really gonna complain about? And I told him I have a vocal injury. He started making fun of my vocal injury. He literally started like, oh, I have a vocal injury. I have a vocal injury. Like, literally, like, doing that. I was like, what's your problem?
I was like, I was gonna talk to Juan about it anyway, but you know, because you normally volunteer on Friday night.
Yeah.
And he's normally not here on Friday night. But it's like, you can't be an option, but it's also not my like, I don't like to get treated like, and that's something that you
Right.
yeah, really figure it out.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I would have understood too, but
It's like, if you're complaining that you wanted to hear someone sing and not singing, like, you can come forward. It's kind of like, you have a complaint. Like, I'd rather him direct it to Juan than, like, me talking to you directly.
yeah, the thing is, I got the feeling he really didn't have, like, I think he had to explain to what he really wanted to do to start shit.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't actually.
It wasn't legit at all.
Exactly, it wasn't legit. He was literally just trying to start shit.
And that's, I think, like, that's kind of when you shut up a little bit about it, because I was just like, if you have a complaint, like, just let Juan know. And then it was kind of like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you should not go let Juan know.
Yeah. I for a moment there, I was like, I could tell, like, I was like, if I were to keep engaging with him,
It's gonna turn into something.
he would literally say, let's fucking go outside. I could feel it. I could feel that's where I was going. So, like, yeah.
And I mean, you have like orders here, but that's just like he ordered his normal amount. So I don't know, maybe
He also, honestly, I don't mean to be rude, but like, I watched the way he seemed nice with you, like, he might just be one of those people that's like, nice with most people, but if something someone does bothers him, transforms him away. I've been playing music for a long time. I've done a lot of concerts. I've never had experience with it. That was my very first time. I mean, a few weeks ago I had somebody here that was drunk calling me a pussy because I didn't want to go to his house and play guitar and play it. Right.
He was like,
Yeah, but that honestly, yeah, that really wasn't even that bad. He was just being like a drunk rambling. Like, it wasn't that bad. I think I was a little bothered today because he seemed in control. Yeah, he was really like making, and like truly making fun of me. Like,
I think people like that just feel like inside your school, especially because it's like you can only go so far. Like you're in a professional environment.
Right.
Like you're not just out here doing it to do it. Like you're out here like this is your job for everything. So
yeah.
it's like you're not gonna probably say what you really want to say to me. Because in the long run, you want to keep your
Right. I wouldn't have said it. I would have, even outside of here, I would have just walked away. Like, he even said, like, he was like, I'm gonna, he said it like a really rude, like, probably he was telling me, like, he was like, he said, I'm gonna go to one, and like, I'm gonna make sure your contract gets canceled. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's, I mean, again, like, that just goes back to ignorance, because, I mean, yeah, one can say something, but it's like, you're not even contracted with the contract with corporate.
right. Yeah.
And nothing's going to change unless you're, like, causing a customer harm, and you did it, you kept it professional, so, I mean, even if he does say something one-on-one, he's probably going to ask me about it, and I'm just gonna be like, you was talking to, like, I'm here on contract, doing my job, and moving on. Like,
Right.
I don't know. Fortunately, as bartender, I have to deal with hassle vibes.
So do you have like instances like that happen here and there?
Never into the music, but I've had my like personal instances with me, and it's just like,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't personally put my job on the line, but I also, unfortunately, as a woman, there's a lot more I like to say sometimes, but I don't because I also don't want anybody, like now you know where I work, I don't want anybody waiting for me outside or like think weird and things, right?
Right.
So, I just kind of have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I get access to my company.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or if it's not with me, it's just a bad environment for the bar. Like, everyone is free to their speech, whatever else.
That's true.
I really hate when people like talk politics at the bar just
Right.
because
No, I know. That's like the
it
one.
gets heated and it just gets weird. And then it's like,
Yeah.
don't put me into it. Like, 'cause I don't want to talk about
Of course, you're at your job. Like,
Like, yeah.
yeah, you don't want to be involved in that. No, I understand. I completely
It's
understand.
like, no, it's like, last Sunday, one lady was talking politics with a guy here, and the other guy could hear it, and then he's like, well, you want to debate? And she's like, yeah. Then they start debating, and then fuck with them because I don't want to try it.
Just feeling your own vibe.
He's like, okay, I'm running to back. Comes back out. He gets up and he's like, fuck you and have a nice day. And I'm like, whoa. She's like, he, something, as a man. And I'm like, I get it. But like, he's come here 20 times. It's never been like, I'm just cool. So I'm like, alright. And I'm gonna tell one. And I'm like, well, we actually wanted to get it. And he said, yes. I'm saying it's your fault. And then anybody should know I'm saying what they do. But it just, I don't know the place to do that. Especially when it's a woman versus a man. Like, you should have never gone and said that. But at the same time, it's probably not the place to discuss political views, especially with somebody who's a different culture than you. So their view on what's happening in America right now is definitely probably way different than what your view on America is doing right now. Like, it's always something. And when it gets like that, I try to go hang out over there until.
Right. Well, just one thing is like, we both agree from the beginning that like, hey, like I'm gonna try to understand your point of view. I hope you try to understand mine, and we can kind of maybe learn something from each other. But when it's just like,
And I think that it was fine. And then he started getting into, I'm not sure what exactly his background was, but then it just got into, like, she knew the answer to a question that she didn't want to answer. And she's like, when I answer it, you're the shade that I'm racist. And it's something to do with Islam and like all of that. And I'm just like, I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, and not only that, y'all are like, y'all are just figuring each other while there's still a restaurant full of families. Like, this is kind of not like the place to be. If you want to talk about it a little bit back and forth, but if you see things are going bad, you just have to respectfully like find a conversation. Like, I hear what you're saying, I respect what you're saying, but if this conversation is going a little bit too far. But I guess it's always
I was on a bar, yeah, I was on a bar once. Sunday night at like 11:30, and these two dudes, this one homeless guy walks in, and he lays on a hole, you know, they have like the two seat benches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he lays down on one. He's just like a homeless guy, just, you know, you can tell he's homeless. And then another dude comes and there's no available seat, so he's like, hey, can I sit next to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the homeless guy's like, oh, alright, sure. Kind of like gets himself up. Then we get to the stop and the two people in front of that bench get up, and so there's a completely open bench in front of them. And then the regular guy doesn't move, and then the homeless dude basically like, he's like, hey bro, can you like move up there? Like, you know, there's open seating now.
Yeah.
And the guy was, he basically like, no, I'm good. And then the guy, the homeless dude was like, bro, like, come on, like, I'm trying to lay down. Like, there's a whole, the other guy was like, no, I'm chilling. Like, and then, oh my god, within 3 minutes, they just both like hard to the point where the guy was like, the homeless guy was basically like basically they started talking about pulling a gun. Pulling a gun out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, just screaming at each other. And I understood both points of view, but ultimately, like,
At the end of the day, like, you just want to get home.
yeah, you're not trying to get shot on that MARTA, you know, over a seat.
And not only that, like, you see it every day. Like, the lady I think was like on Pleasant Hill the other week, and she didn't get somebody her number, and it came up to her car to where
Wait, you didn't give her,
I think she was at a gas station or a store or something.
because he didn't get her.
That's why I'm like, as a woman, like, and I'm sure, I mean, you don't have to be like, but it's just like, I don't even like try to get into this kind of scenarios with people. Because people are just crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. I don't think I've ever heard a story like
Even
that.
my husband's like, if you ever, and that was even before that, but he's like, if you ever, like, at work, you can block somebody. Like, so if you feel like somebody's like aggressively trying to get your number, just give them your number. Like,
That's true.
then we'll deal with it another time. I'm like,
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
if they're like, if you're like, no the first time and they accept it, like, move on. But if they're like, keep trying to hound you down about it, like, just give them your number.
Goes off.
And we can block them or whatever we need to do. But then,
Or give them a favor.
rather than risking, well, even now, some people like call you on the spot and stuff like that. Because I've done that before. They're like, oh, damn.
Oh, that's good.
I'm like, oh, you took that long.
That's
It's
hard.
just like, it is. And it's just like, block them like that. Alright, we're going to have to change your number, but still, it's like, at least you come home alive.
Walmart is 401k accounts into an Empower IRA and plan for tax like this. So I say, let a grant be a grant.
Okay, just promise me it doesn't make a lot of noise.
That's crazy how people can like.
Escalate things for whatever.
Literally, that's why earlier I felt like.
I think people are going through personal things, which we all are and do, but then I feel like they can use opportunities like that to like it's your fault, but it's like, I don't know, that out there looking for other bullshit. That's not worth it.
It's true, you know, it's kind of sad. I mean, think about it from that perspective. Like, you're dealing with something that's caused.
It's like you're a part of it. Like, oh my God, it sounds like this. I'm not like, let me go down my
Right.
spot or whatever. Like, I'm cool. Like,
Yeah.
and then it turned into like, you know,
But the whole
testosterone battle or whatever. And it's like,
And then the whole thing, and the crazy part too was when the whole guy was like, it was like, they just started talking about like, he's like, and I think he was the one that brought up ER. And then the other dude still didn't move.
but
Like,
unfortunately, it's like, you kind of got to be scared of the person who doesn't have much to lose.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
you probably, whoever the other guy was, probably had way more to lose than know this person. Like, say anyone, you know, nothing like that.
no, it's true.
Can't put your hands in ground. Especially in public, you gotta treat like everything.
That's, yeah.
They're on the train.
Yeah. Like it makes me think of not to get into everything, but like the dude who went to shop the ice facility.
It's what?
The guy who went to shop the ice facility. You hear about it? I guess the guy was upset and he went to the ice center and like just started shooting. And he kind of drops people, but he didn't shoot any ice officers. He ended up shooting immigrants and killed two or three immigrants on accident.
That's just. And that's honestly equally happens. It's for innocent bystanders.
Right.
The drunk driver gets in an accident. He doesn't die. He walks away drunk and it's a stand of possible.
That's true. That is crazy to think about. The other night one of the nights that I was here, I drove back home and somebody actually, they weren't driving fast, but they were driving the wrong direction. They were on the road. but my dad was in the car. And fortunately, I was able to kind of swerve around them. But like, I mean, you know, that was a weird feeling. I've never felt that before. Like, driving the right way and then seeing the car heading directly towards you.
So, yeah, that's crazy. Because that was like me and my husband the other day on 85. We're driving, and you know, like, when the sun's about to set, it just gets so blinding, like, you can barely see. And there's just a car in the middle of the lane on 85, no hazards on, like, just turned off. It was day, but like the sun was just coming down, and so like we're just kind of like we're switching, he's driving, and then there's like a truck in front of us who like hurries up and gets over, and like I have to barely just about hit it. They didn't have any hazards on, nothing. Just a white truck sitting in the middle, stopped in the middle of the highway, like no brake lights on, anything, and we just were like freaking out. He ended up pulling over after that because he was just like we were so close to hitting that truck that it was just like, he's like, I didn't even look to see if this way was real when I swear. Like, so just thank God there was nobody over there. But like, we just had like no reaction time. And the baby was in the back seat, and we were just like,
Oh, you have a baby?
yeah, my daughter's 20.
I didn't know you had a daughter.
Yeah, you don't remember when I was in your birthday?
Actually, no, I don't.
Yes, I have a 1-year-old and my 6-year-old son.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, we were just sitting there like, what the heck are they doing?
Right.
Even if, like, I get it, like, cars break down, but it's like, you don't have any hazards, like, you don't have any, I'm like, I always want to call the police and be like, there's a car sitting in the middle of 85 that's going to, like, end up in an accident, and they don't get off the road, like, right there.
Right. And that happens. That's the crazy part too. Those events happen. I was doing a live stream on my phone while I was playing, so it's
Oh, nice.
yeah. If anyone's still here, hello. Goodbye.